Although side hustle is a trendy phrase in the economic sector, you would be surprised to find out that a majority of earners don't engage in it. Maybe their yearly salaries is more than enough for them, or as with most things in life, they have their reasons. However, when you compare the current numbers to previous years, there is a steady upward trend in people engaging in side hustles. In 2023, almost half of America's population had side hustles, 33%, or 1 in 3 Americans to be precise. About 2/3 of that number started their side hustle within the last 3 years. People were continuously looking at ways to increase their net income and add more flexibility to the way they earn. This number is projected to keep rising, and it will probably hit 50% in a few years. But this spike shouldn't come as a surprise. In economics, numbers are everything. The US side hustle market is valued at about $2.58 trillion US. And to put that into context, the agriculture, food, and related industries contributed $1.2 trillion to the United States GDP in 2021. That means the US side hustle market is valued at double what agriculture, food, and related industries contributed to the GDP in 2021. This shows how lucrative side hustles can be for anyone. Enough talk about who takes part in side hustles and who doesn't. The important question is, how much did the average side hustle bring in this year or last year in 2023? By the way, Happy New Year. On average, side hustlers earned $680 per month, which is around $8,000 on average last year. This number fairly represents what side hustlers earn, but there will always be outliers. Top earners definitely push this number higher, with over half of survey participants claiming they earn less than $200 monthly from their side hustles. For those who put in more work, which is 12 hours or more per week, they earned roughly $1,120 per month, which brought in a yearly income of around $13,000. To the majority, a side hustle is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but a means to assist their daily lives. But to some, they could quit their jobs and live off what they earned from their side hustles. A survey of 1,722 respondents reported that nearly 5% of respondents hit 5 figures every month from their side hustles. They made as much as some high-end jobs from these side hustles, which shows how it can be a great business. Furthermore, you would be surprised to learn that some of the 6-figure businesses you see today started as a side hustle. Slack is an excellent example of this. According to a survey of 200 prosperous small business owners earning 6 figures or more, 81% asserted that they initiated their businesses while concurrently employed in a traditional 9-to-5 job. Millennials and Gen Z are a major force in the side hustle business, and they are leveraging skills that were not readily or really in demand before. When you think about it, the younger generation is more likely to be involved in a side hustle than their parents or grandparents. The rapid rate of advancement in technology and the internet over the past few decades has also contributed a fair amount to the increase in side hustle culture. A whole host of opportunities exist to make money beyond the 4 walls of a building. From getting paid to promote a product while dancing on TikTok to making lo-fi study music on YouTube or selling custom merchandise. The possibilities are seemingly endless with one internet-enabled device. But let's explore some reasons Americans took on side hustles. Side hustles mean different things to different people. Last year, 46% of Americans reported that they started side hustles to earn passive income. This is almost half the population sample used in the research. To them, it was a means to tackle the cost of basic living without harming their major source of income too much. For example, a man who earns $60K per year gets almost $12K from his side hustles, and this was more than enough for feeding and other minor costs. About 38% were doing it for the thrill of it. It's akin to when you have a passion for writing, so it simply serves as something you enjoy while earning from it. The remaining 13% just wanted a bit of diversity in their income. They're typically the type of people scared of putting all their eggs in one basket. But who isn't really? The frustration of losing a job and being left without nothing was the major driving factor here. But running a side hustle is not equivalent to doing a house chore like cleaning your room. It's still sort of a job and you need to put in hours and overcome challenges. Starting a side hustle comes with numerous of these challenges, and according to a survey, time management was the most difficult hurdle according to 28% of respondents. Additionally, another 28% struggled with finding the right idea, while 14% were unsure about whether or not to start the side hustle in the first place. Other obstacles included challenges relating to financing, lack of necessary skills, technology, or administrative tasks. In terms of working hours, over 30% of people spent more than 15 hours on their side hustles in 2023. Finding time for a side hustle is not the question. Really, it is how well you balance it out with your regular job that matters the most. Some people typically use their weekends for their side hustle. Meanwhile, 27% of people allocate time in the mornings for their side hustles. The majority, comprising 59%, however, indicated that they dedicated evenings, especially from 5 to 9 p.m., to work on these side hustles, strategically avoiding interference with their regular jobs. But as always, there will be sacrifices side hustlers have to make so this can be possible. The most frequently cited sacrifice among respondents was reduced time spent with friends and family, with 48% highlighting this challenge. Close behind, 45% reported having less time for leisure activities. Other sacrifices mentioned included decreased sleep, reduced time for exercise, and a diminished allocation of time to their full-time job. Despite this, the side hustle business is still on the rise. Whether it involves freelancing, selling handmade goods online, or providing delivery services, there are numerous opportunities to generate extra income through side hustles. These endeavors not only offer crucial financial support, but also cultivate a sense of creativity and entrepreneurship. Side hustles empower individuals to explore their passions, develop new skills, and potentially turn their interests into lucrative ventures, contributing to personal and financial growth. There has been a lot of talk about a recession since mid-2023 now, and in an environment where there is a recession, a side hustle is definitely a good thing. However, starting one is not as easy as it may sound. So, if you're looking forward to having a successful side hustle in 2024, here are a few tips that I think will help you out. In every endeavor, you must do proper research instead of diving in head first. Check out things you like and see which ones suit you best. Just because your good friend got crazy money from his side hustle this year or in 2023 doesn't mean you get the same if you go down the exact same path. It would be best if you spend time learning about your perfect fit, figure out what skills you need, and who else is doing similar things. The saying, copy like an artist, is necessary here. Doing this will help you make a good plan for your business and set you up for success. Your passion is what matters. Think about what you love, what you excel at, and what people are looking for. Keep an eye on the latest trends and consider how to make current products or services better or more up to date. After you've done some research and you've chosen what it is you want to do and you've decided that you're going down this path, the next best thing for you to do is either connect with someone physically or online who is doing something like what you want to do and going in for some actual networking. And sometimes you might not have to network with people one-on-one to actually learn from what they do. You could look for people who have written books, who have put out courses, or who have made videos on YouTube about the specific thing you intend to do as a side hustle. This will help you build your understanding and learn from other people's experiences. Remember, it's always better to learn from someone else's mistake than yours. And this is not to say that you will not make mistakes, but it is always important to have mentors, friends, and partners in every industry endeavor that we go into, even if it is just your side business. Think about it like a regular job. How would you get better? You would do so by looking up to those who have gone ahead of you and learning from systems that are already in place. The same thing goes for a side hustle. Another key tip that most people subscribe to when it comes to a side hustle is treating it as you would your regular job. The same level of importance and discipline you put into your job because you know you have a boss, you know you have deadlines, should be applied to your side hustle. This is is a key component of those who have succeeded in their side hustles in the past. When you ask many of these people for quotations or for reasons for their success, they will tell you discipline, focus, and commitment to the side hustle. Moving on, a side hustle does not make you a jack of all trades. Just because it is a side thing doesn't mean you don't need expertise. This is one crucial mistake people usually make. There will always be the urge to put your hands in so many things, but this is a recipe for disaster. It is essential you start very small and then build out to become something big. Focus on what you've chosen, and then if it doesn't work, it's fine to explore other options. If you want to grow and you want your side hustle to do the same, it is best you stick with this advice. And I'll repeat the saying in case you missed it. A rock-solid foundation, or one rock-solid foundation, will last longer than many weak foundations. Also, setting goals is important in any business, even if it is your side hustle. A goal is a target you can constantly look at and work towards. Your goal could be earning $10,000 from side hustles next year, or just boosting the popularity of your business. Ensure you establish both short-term and long-term goals, and this is sure to help you as you go along in your side hustle. Finally, be aware that mistakes will indeed happen, especially when you try out new things, so don't be scared of them. Don't hesitate to try new things, take risks, and even face failures. Use your failures as chances to learn and get better. Write out the reasons it failed and work on improving in those areas. If you do all of these things that I've mentioned and take these tips into account, you will surely have a successful side hustle in 2024. I also have some direct recommendations that you can look at, but ultimately, it is your choice to make whatever niche you want to go into. Some good side hustles are taking online surveys, starting a blog, starting a YouTube channel, delivering food and other items, photography, manufacturing work, and babysitting. So many people make tons of money from places like Etsy stores or even YouTube and influencing on a daily basis. With the internet, there is so much that can be done and so much you can do even outside of your physical locality. Do not look down on any one side hustle, as they bring in good money for many side hustlers every year. We have come to the end of another video today. Please let me know your thoughts by leaving an essay of your own in the comments, and if you like this video, please show your support by liking it, giving it a thumbs up, and turning on post notifications so you know when we post another essay, which is every Sunday. And until the next one.